Hi, everyone. Today's podcast episode is about a topic that's near and dear to my heart: pursuing creative careers. Let's go through our burning questions. Yeah, we're going to start right away. Number one: what's in it for me to pursue a creative career? A calling for the arts would usually come at a very young age. I remember being drawn to the arts at what, 3, 4-ish years old. And if you're able to make a career out of that, chances are you'll have this sense of self fulfillment. You'll be motivated to do art or be creative, even though life gets hard. And you'll just be you'll be whole as a person. Okay? You'll be doing something what you love and you'll be making a livelihood out of it. I don't think it gets better than that career wise. Number two, why should creatives be given equal importance as other professionals like doctors, lawyers, or accountants? I would like to think that these creative jobs, as well as, uh, should we call it practical jobs, are opposite sides of the same coin. It's one thing, just the yin and the yang. Just as the world needs doctors and accountants to survive by businesses and healthcare, we also need entertainment, leisure, fun, and creativity to not just survive but also thrive. That's life, right? You don't just want to survive. You don't just want to exist. You want to have a purpose, some form of meaning in life. And I believe if you're not just grinding for money to buy food, clothing, shelter, and what have you, you'll be more functional as a human being if you have the arts or creativity in your life. They're equally important. So they should be given of equal importance. Number three, why is it so hard to make money as a creative? There's a lot of reasons, but practicality is what springs to mind. People would put a premium on things or jobs that could put food on the table, jobs that could make your business more money, that kind of thing. Which, of course, that would be working with numbers, handling clients, more like logical business related jobs. And unfortunately, art is not practical in that sense. It's more of for our viewing pleasure, entertainment. So it's hard to keep up with that kind of demand. It's necessary, sure, but it's an afterthought. That's why it's so hard to make money as a creative. Number four, what could be done to make creative careers more financially viable? In a word, support. Support has to start early. From the moment a young individual recognizes his or her calling for the arts, support must be given to the individual so the talents could be nurtured going into uh, when the person grows up and is ready to start a career until that person makes the big break, quote unquote, big break, wherein that big break would be sufficient to let the world know that this person is gifted, this person is valuable, and clients would naturally come to the person and be able to live comfortably with that amount of clientele. It's a lot, a lot of it, a lot to ask, and it's a luxury for most people. But if reliable, continued support is given to a creative, most likely they would be successful. The same could be said to any careers, but for creative careers, it's especially important. And we're not just talking about money, moral support, people you can count on, people you can fall back when you fail. That's very important. Number five, what is it like to pursue a creative career now? Okay, this podcast episode is being recorded at 12:29 p.m. Manila time, April 10th, 2025, Thursday. That's important because I want to give context as to what now is. Um I am a YouTube content creator. Before I went full time, I had a corporate job which allowed me to pay for two life insurance policies. I left said job and I terminated said life insurance policies to get funds to sustain my YouTube work. That is my current situation. And as of now, I'm still living rather comfortably. However, there is this reality that I am living on borrowed time every single day. Money is running out, and I need to find a way to make more money so that I could continue doing this and living comfortably at the same time. I am not asking for Mr. Beast levels of success, fame, fortune. I don't need that and I don't want that. However, I do want just enough money so I could live comfortably while doing this. This is what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. That's what I want. Does that make sense? Yeah, I assume that's the case for most people. I just want to be creative and not be punished for it. I don't want to just survive. I want to thrive as well. And this is how I thrive, making content for other people. Sorry. Yeah, living on borrowed time. I've already bought myself some time and I don't want to. It's a pain that I have to spend some of that time being anxious about the future. For now, the best that I could do is to focus on taking care of myself because sacrifices were made to get here. I could do a much better job in taking care of myself, getting more sleep, eating better food, spending less time on the internet, doing physical activities, going out some more, having a social life, meeting friends, making new friends. I could benefit a lot by doing that. Yeah, just I can't be so anxious about buying more time that I'm already taking for granted the time that I've already bought. Does that make sense? Uh, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. This career path is not for everyone. You need to have discipline, motivation, and a strong foundation or reason of why you're doing this. So when it gets tough, you'll be able to stand your ground and keep going no matter what. All right, end of rant. That's the end of this podcast episode. Thank you so much to our channel members for all that they do. Feel free to keep this conversation going in the comments. And if there's a topic that you want me to talk about, do mention it in the comments. And for now, I'll see you on the next podcast episode. Thank you for listening. Bye.